Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just so you all know, I'm a little bit overly excited for today's meal, and I went ahead and started prepping. And I was talking to my husband just a second ago and telling him what I was doing. And I was like, "Holy crap! I'm supposed to be filming." So that's where we are today. Sorry, I forgot these. I'm not even gonna lie. I did. I'm sorry, but I'm excited. Okay, I'm having duck. That's all I should say. I've been bragging about this for weeks. But anyways, it's almost 2:30, and I'm getting ready to put my duck on. Okay, so I went ahead, I got my breadcrumbs, and everything, and I got them all started. I'll transfer it over here in this bowl so you guys could see what I got done so far. I got my stale bread, and I shredded up my hands are clean. Wash your hands. Anyways, salt meat. That's the key here, okay? Cut up your salt meat in little tiny slivers. Not much fat. You don't need the fat. I leave a little bit because of flavor. I like flavor. And anyways, you put in here, you put it all in together with a little bit of savory. And now this is going to start getting all nice and everything else. Most dressings you'll put your seasonings in. You don't need that salt because you got salt meat. Simple. Everybody knows I don't like onion. However, I'm cooking duck. Okay? And my dressing needs a little bit of real onion in it. I know. Hypocritical. I know. Some things you just need it. Okay? I'm a big girl. I can pick it out. But, anyways, I don't put much because I still add onion powder. You can see it there in the frame. That's because I don't put much in it. Like I said, I can't pick it out, but I don't want to be all day picking it out. Okay? Just a little bit. Now I'm going to add pepper. I like pepper. That's probably too much pepper, but oh well. And a little bit of onion powder. That's it. Now I'm going to take my melted butter and I'm going to dump it in. Okay? This works best with hands. I'm going to mix it in just so I know it's all evenly coated. Because that's what you want here. And don't worry if it don't look like it's not enough. Just keep playing with it. I don't want to finish that sentence. And it'll become so that you can form it into a ball. Okay? So, that looks good because when I take it up now, and you'll notice, you can make it into a ball. Enough so that I could stuff it in the duck. That's my dressing. I'm going to show you my favorite part. This is the duck. I don't know if you guys could see it. Anyway, and you'll see I also have the innards, which is the gizzard, the liver, and the heart. My dad always leaves that on the inside of the duck for me because it is really good and we eat that. Okay? But anyways, getting to it, stuff the duck. Like I said, you make a ball, turn up your thing, and you stog it in. Make a ball. and you start it in. I'd like to give a shout out to my dad. Thanks, Dad. I'm going to have a really good meal. I can't wait. And yeah. So anyways, I'm going to finish stuffing my duck. And then I'm going to get ready. I'm going to turn on my pot. I'm going to put in my peas pudding. And I'm going to get ready and start making the rest of the supper tonight. But anyways, I just want to come on here and show you guys what I've been bragging about all the time. My duck. Okay. As you will see, I am massaging it a little bit because I want to make sure that it's good. That's all the dressing I have. That's all the dressing I need. This is fine. Okay? I have to wash my hands. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Go wash my hands. They were pretty full of everything. Anyways, continuing on, because I am cooking duck, I will always put a little bit of real onion on top because I find it just what I was raised with and it tastes really good. So I'm going to cut up my onion big enough that I know it's onion, and if I don't want to eat it, I don't have to. Okay? So I'll throw that all over. Now I'm going to add my seasonings, which today, actually every day when I cook duck, it's salt. Yes, a little more than what you think you need because it is a fresh duck. Okay? Little bit of onion powder. Yes, I know I put real onion in there. It's just something about onion powder that also puts good flavor on it. And pepper. Lots of pepper. Now some water. Because this is wild meat, there don't be much water coming out of this meat. Actually, it's hardly any. So you're going to want to put a nice bit in there. About this much. Okay? Enough so that it's all floating and everything's doing good, and so that you can baste your duck throughout the day. I have my oven on 350 degrees. I'm going to pop the lid on this, and I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to let it start baking. I'll be back in a minute for the rest of the cooked dinner. Okay, guys, so now that my duck's in the oven, and I got everything else here prepped, I came to realize a lot of people were still asking questions about how I make my peas pudding. So, and the reason I got a small little mason jar is because it's just me that likes it here. Okay? That's fine. However many you think that you need, the bigger jar you're going to need. So, if everybody in this house liked it, I'd probably use a medium-sized 1.5 filling. Just, it's however much you like. So, I take my peas straight from the bag. And I pour them in here. I fill it about half. And as you see, there's, in my lid, I stabbed holes. Okay? And that's it. And you could reuse this. I used this the last time I made this video, and I'm using the same one again. It's easiest cleanup ever. And as you guys, that won't be edited out, guys. But anyways, as you can see, in my pot that's not turned on yet, I have my salt meat. And I'm going to drop in my peas pudding. And as of right now, I'm going to turn on my pot and I'm going to let her start coming to a boil. And as always, I'll come back and show you guys the rest, I guess. Anyways, Thanks, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. I just want to come on here and tell you guys that behind the scenes, I'm probably doing prep work for the next part of the video. So if you're wondering, right now I'm getting my veggies ready that's going to go in the pot. I'm going to peel them all now. So that's my cabbage and my turnip is already in the bowl with cold water until it's time to go in the pot. And my potato. And usually it's just enough for leftovers tomorrow. And whatever we're going to eat today. Okay? So that's all. I'll be back.